It's Halloween again.
It is. Still
Halloween. And after the disaster that was Hello Neighbor, what if we played a game?
We very rarely do that on this
We don't
show.
play video.
We
hate
really don't play video games. Yeah.
We hate video games.
That's why we always only ever have bad news to talk about, because we seek out the bad news. Because we actually hate video games.
Seek out, it just appears in front of me.
I mean, yeah, there is that too.
But hoping for good news is the saddest thing that you could ever want. Okay? But what if we played a game that's actually kind of interesting to talk about?
Yeah.
The Thing!
Remastered.
Not the movie.
The Thing, the movie, the game.
And
John Carpenter's The Thing, the movie, the game. Remastered.
Which is very funny because it's a direct sequel to the 84. Like, it takes place after, like a couple months after it happened. And it's just, what is the main soldier? It's Blake, right?
Blake.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a soldier, Blake, who I'm 90% sure was played by Steve Bloom.
What? I mean, I don't know.
That's what
It's hard because, like, this is a game from 20 years ago, and I'm like, did Steve Bloom sound like that 20 years ago? I don't know.
That's a really good. He did have, like, because he was Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
So hold on.
So I don't know. I don't know if
The Thing game voice cast. This is what
this
we call.
is how we're starting our review off.
Is me wondering, was that actually?
I don't think it was Steve Bloom.
No, it sounded close, but it's not. It was who? Okay, hold on. Sorry. It's a. I love mobile browsers because now every website just doesn't work anymore.
Oh, I know, it's the best.
Because there's so many ads and everything takes up so much. There's no. This is a random person named Per Soli, and this is the only thing they've ever done.
Okay then.
Literally, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't recognize any of the voice actors in the game whatsoever. Apparently, the villain, spoiler alert for a 20-year-old game, the villain Whitley is voiced by the cigarette smoking man from the X-Files.
Yes, that is true.
I didn't know that until very recently.
That's also true. Now,
so he's the only big name we have there.
For context, I played this game when I was in middle school. I spent like...
I played it for maybe half an hour in high school when you showed it to me.
And I've only beaten it in middle school. Every other time I showed the game to people, I never beat it fully because it was a very, 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 very hard game. I beat it one time in middle school after weeks of trying multiple game resets. Because I didn't calculate how many bullets I'll need in case this many. I didn't.
Rookie mistake over here.
I know, right? And then you were like, "Hey, the Thing. I'm gonna play the Thing Remastered. I only played the half hour at your house." And I'm like, "Oh, what's remastered about it?" And then I look at the thing and I went, "Oh, they fixed like everything. Every issue I had with the game, they just fixed it."
Because I told you that I was playing it, and you mentioned to me that it was really hard. I'm like, is it? Because, like, the only times I've died are blowing myself up by accident and also accidentally shooting my teammates and them going, "Hey, you're infected, I have to kill you now." I think maybe I died once or twice to a boss, but like normal gameplay I would not consider difficult.
Yeah, it was more of a in the original game it was completely a resource thing. It was completely because you're like, wow, there's so much. There was like barely any ammo of anything at all in the game. So what is this game? It is a survival horror game. You play as Blake. You go and investigate what the hell happened at that base in the movie. You find out the Thing is real.
The Thing is still a thing.
It's just jumping around bases in Antarctica.
Also, if we are considering this canon to the film, Childs is not the Thing.
Yeah.
So the jury's still out on McCready, but Childs is for sure not the Thing. He's dead.
Yeah, and it's really cool how in the first level you can actually find like the UFO the thing was building. You could find the tape.
You can find the tape. I missed that on my playthrough, and then when I watched the video, I'm like, oh, dang, I want to hear Mr. Kurt Russell.
I want to hear John Kurt Russell himself.
Kurt Russell.
Just go into it. And it had there was another Easter egg in the first level. But yeah, no, there's a lot of Easter eggs. And then
well, the whole first level takes place at that base. So
I
you can see like the whole because there's the pool table, the iconic pool table.
The iconic pool table. I mean, IG just in general. I mean, it's just really neat. And you're in the snow, so there's a lot of the game throws a lot of mechanics at you.
It does. It doesn't really ease you into it all that well.
And it's really funny because it's really the most repetitive, simple thing in the world. But they like over-explain it because it's like, okay, well, you can't be outside for too long. Thank goodness in the second half of the game they forgot you're in Antarctica and shove you in just 30,000 bases. There's the team mechanic in which there's 3 classes: engineer to fix things, soldiers to shoot things, and medic. If you stay still, he heals your team.
So realistically, the only one that's necessary is the engineer because you need him to open doors sometimes.
Yeah, or the medic if you want to cheese never using med kits. If you want to which I did a lot, where I would have the medic like stay at one end of the corridor, walk down the corridor, and gun down everything. Just kind of walk back.
Smart man.
Heal
smart
me.
man.
Like, and I would just scope out. And essentially, you find this greater conspiracy with the. As you keep trying to find for literally anyone alive who knows what's going on, because every single base you go to is full of the thing, people are dead, researchers are dying, you have no idea who's who, which is another mechanic, which is if your team actually takes enough damage, they can get infected and turn into the thing at complete random.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it a damage-based thing?
Yes.
Maybe that's why I didn't get many infections, because I kept my team nice and healed.
Yeah, no, that's actually so that's one of the things they fixed. So that's how it's supposed to work. And actually, certain characters have weaknesses to certain enemy types, right? So character A might, if they have like the little ones, that are on 2 legs. If it gets hit by them, I think they're called scuttlebuses or whatever.
I didn't even know they had names.
Some of them have names. It's really funny.
All right, good to know.
If they get hit by that, they're more often to turn into it. Meanwhile, the big one, if they get hit by it, there's a chance certain NPCs might not instantly turn into it.
Okay.
Bosses, they just immediately get hit and turn into it. But in the original game, they would just decide, oh yeah, no, he's just the thing now, right? And that's one of the reasons why it was so hard for me, is because I would have to remember, it's like, okay, at this point, Pace, even though he's not infected and I did everything I can to make him not get hit, he will just turn into the thing no matter what. And that was a big thing that they fixed in this remaster, is because apparently it wasn't a mistake. The devs put it in because they realized people who were decent at the game kept bringing whole squads into situations where they thought that the squads would be dead at that point.
I see.
So they'd be like, well, even though you brought Pace through like 3 levels, magically at the beginning of the 3rd level, I'm just going to decide, he's a monster now. Bye.
Gotcha.
And they also have a fear factor, so if they get really scared, they
They'll freak out.
Start shooting everyone, and they only move if they trust you. Now on paper, that's a cool mechanic.
Yeah, but you got to remember this is 2002.
2002.
There's only so much you can do.
And it's a PS2 era game, so basically they had probably about like 9 months and a limited budget to figure all this out. So like, literally, if you just give them a gun and some ammo, they just trust you no matter what.
Yeah. Sometimes if you go into a room that's like covered in blood and stuff, they'll be like, oh God, what's happening? And they won't leave when you tell them to.
Yeah.
So what you gotta do is just kind of walk over and just walk into them to push them out into the next room.
Or get adrenaline,
but I didn't have adrenaline all the time, so I needed to physically move my teammates. Like, all right, if you want to calm down, get out of the place that's making you anxious, idiot.
Yeah, the downside is, while it's a cool idea, which a lot of this game is really cool ideas that I wish, apparently they were made enough to get a sequel, but the studio shut down.
Yeah.
But like this is like an idea I really wish that another game would come out and do it, because there's a lot of really cool ideas in this game, which is why I love this era of video games.
Yeah.
Because they're just throwing stuff on the wall and seeing what sticks, and we get some of the most creative things. But also, I'm not realizing, like adrenaline was the thing I found the least in that. I think I only found like 3 things of adrenaline.
I found a lot in like the early game, and then like the second half, I don't think I had any of them.
Yeah, when you lose your inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I only found 1 at that point.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Blood tests too. I think the only blood test I found after that second half was the scripted event where it's those 2 guys like doing the standoff because they both think they're the thing.
Oh,
and it gives you a blood test to test on them.
There's a lot. You just have to look around. I think I had like 3 at that point.
Gotcha.
But also I pulled a funny, because now there's auto saves. So they fixed the save. So it used to be you get to a save point, you'd save and then do it. So Dave, imagine, if you will, you do that boss, you do that whole area where you know, and then you get caught by Whitley.
Yeah.
And then you get stuck in that whole entire test chamber area, and there's no save point until after you deal with that giant. Yeah, imagine starting from that maze area to do that whole entire thing over every time you mess up. That's why the game was really hard. And then imagine
I understand.
you get past the point and you realize, oh, I do not have enough ammo because I did not min-max to fight the boss, and you'd have to restart the game all over again to hope you did it right. Or from that point onward. Yeah, at that point onward. Yeah, it's tough. Originally. Now it's not.
The main thing they fixed for that is that they just put infinite ammo boxes everywhere.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You can just stock up. I don't think I think the only time I ever ran out of ammo was when I was giving a gun to a teammate and be like, here, take all the ammo. You're going to be the shotgun guy. Have fun.
But no, as I was saying, this is what I would do, is I would notice where the save is, right? And be like, oh, it auto-saves at the start of the level. Oh, there's an ammo box next to me and I have 1 blood test. So I would test everyone. I would test one person, and I'm save scumming. I would load back the auto save, test everyone, and be like, we're all good. And then I would give everyone the ammo in the ammo box. I'm like, all right, guys, we're golden until the next save point.
Just using the time stone to get your the desired effect.
Because they fixed the infection system, so you can't do that now.
Yeah.
And I know they added difficulty options now, so there's an easy and a hard mode in the options menu.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to manually go into settings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until I was like, I think I was looking for subtitles, because, you know, I'm if you look at my glasses, I'm deaf, so I need to see. So I was looking for subtitles, and I just look, and I'm like, hard difficulty?
So
that's mean.
Does the game, like, by default, play on easy if you just...
No, it's normal.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
That's so weird.
They put it on normal, and then you can go into the setting to switch to hard. And I don't know what really makes it hard. From what I can tell, it's just you take more damage, enemy take... Yeah, which...
That's what I figured. But even then, like, the game does feel a little too easy.
That's because you have the infinite ammo.
I have so much ammo, I know.
That's because you have the ammo now.
Like some of the enemies' AIs are not the smartest.
Oh, the AI is really
They're not the smartest.
I hate the team AI and the enemy AI that basically break the moment you go on like a ramp to scaffolding.
Oh my God, dude.
Yes, you noticed
God.
it. Did you?
You get far enough and he's like, oh, he's over there. Let me run back the opposite way. It's like, no, that's not where I am.
I can think of the point after you find the telescope to show the UFO that's being built.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the landing platform. And then you go into that warehouse where it's like essentially like that scaffolding and then the underground. That's how you fight the first boss. That part took so long because every single time I'd go up there, because I need to keep it down. Because you don't want your partner to turn to the thing. Because if they run off screen and there's an enemy also off screen and hits it, they'll be more likely to turn into the thing. But they don't turn into it until they get back to you, which is, again, very creepy.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out where this dude is going, and he's just doing circles, going like a Smiling Friends character. And I'm like, bro, get down here. I need you to fix this box. And he's like, hold on.
I'm coming, I swear.
Guys, I swear, I'm an engineer. I'm a bomb technician.
And the enemies, you can just run around a table, just do some Looney Tunes stuff, and they'll never catch you. And there's also a point early on in the game where you're like in a little station, and there's these branching rooms, and there are little guys coming into each of the rooms, and you can just lock the doors, wait for them all to jump into the room, open the door, toss a grenade in, close the door, and it kills them all. Rinse and repeat.
See, and again, the game would give you, like, the original would be like, here is one grenade for the next level. And meanwhile, this game's like, hey, here's a whole box of them.
I also, I was a little stupid here. It took me until literally the last level to figure out that if you hold the trigger, the grenade goes farther. I thought Blake was just really weak. It's like, well, I'm gonna throw a grenade and have it land 2 feet in front of me, and I'm gonna just run away. No, you can actually control how hard you throw it. I didn't realize that. I'm a little stupid sometimes.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. My bad.
Please tell me you understood that crouching also made it so your aim was better, right?
Yes, that I figured out.
Okay, because I was abusing that for all the turrets.
Oh yeah, same.
I would literally crouch, lean.
Yep.
And the tower you're talking about that has that medic guy that runs up I literally saved him, would plant him behind me, lean over and be like, and as I'm shooting, the guy's like, here's a med pack, here's a med pack, because I'm like gunning down turrets. It's so
Very
funny.
Nice.
Which, it's a fun game. It's a really fun game. The aiming, they fixed the aiming, so there's auto aiming, but there's also a first-person view where you can just stand still and just be like,
and going first person makes it a lot easier to shoot things too.
Oh yeah,
like, way easier.
And as the rule states, you can shoot the little tiny things, but the big things, you gotta shoot it, and then you gotta use fire to make sure that it's gone. Which I did in the level that has the base that has the kitchen in it, in which you need to get to the little radio room.
Right.
That has the big bloody pool table in the middle. Because I played in middle school, I know immediately to shut every door behind me because I know they can't get through the door. So I shut the door and I walk into the kitchen, and the cutscene with the flamethrower guy's like, I ain't letting any of you near me until you do the X task, right? I look to my left and I see the big thing just walking in the snow to the front door that it now can't get to, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't know. I don't remember one of them spawning this early. But yeah, no, they did a great job remastering it. Like, the shadows are better, the lighting is better, because it was a very gray game. I don't know if you ever saw the original. They did some people would do their side-by-sides, which made finding anything about the changed gameplay mechanics about this game an absolute pain, because all anyone cared about was the graphics. I was literally tweaking one night saying, was the fire extinguisher limited in the original game? So I kept Googling, what are all the gameplay changes? And this is when I learned no one played the original game at all, because all the videos were, the shadows are better. They changed the colors from gray to blue, and I think it's a welcome change. What a fantastic remaster. It's like, they changed the game itself, dude!
I want to hear you compare The Thing, the movie, to the original The Thing from Another World in that voice, please. I really want to hear that.
Move over, Cinema Sins. It's just like they did change the colors, and it's a nice blue. Because again, the original, it looked like Silent Hill.
And the movie is a very blue movie.
So they changed all the colors to fit the movie better, which again is really cool. when they're in Antarctica. Because a lot of the times you go underground bases.
There's like an underwater base.
That one was cool.
That one was cool.
That
but it's
one
like,
was cool.
Where did this come from?
And they don't even explain.
No, they don't. Because there's just an entire like genetics company all of a sudden that we've never heard of.
Yeah.
They're like the main antagonistic force. It's Gen Inc. And like, wow, what a clever original name.
I do think it's really cool that the Thing infected Whitley, but the Thing immediately was like, this guy's a narcissist. Let me gaslight him into thinking he can control us.
Yeah, because we meet Whitley early on in the game because he's like kind of the person in charge of us.
Yeah,
and then like halfway through the game, he's like, haha, I'm the villain actually. And then he's like, yeah, I'm infected, but it's okay. I'm doing good. And then he kills John Carpenter.
Yeah, because that's like the main objective is you got to save John Carpenter because he plays a scientist.
Yeah. He doesn't voice him though, does he?
He does.
Oh, he does voice him.
He also produced and I think helped with some of the writing.
Okay.
John Carmack, I'm sorry.
Carpenter.
John Carpenter. John Carpenter actually really liked the game. And he was like, yeah, I'll help. I'll do some stuff with it. Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
Okay.
So he did help out to a degree.
I thought it was just he signed off on using his likeness. I didn't know he voiced him.
Yeah, no, he was.
It was Faraday, right? That's the name.
Yes, Dr. Faraday. Yeah. That was him. That was him.
Oh, okay.
Uncredited, so it was in an interview where he talked about it.
I guess I'm just used to hearing John Carpenter's voice as it is now, as like an 80-year-old man, instead of a 60-year-old man.
I like how like his model looks exactly how he looks now.
I know. He looks the same.
It looks exactly the same. But yeah, no, the underwater base was cool. It's just we didn't spend that much time with it. Because we then get immediately kidnapped, the character gets kidnapped by Whitley, and then you lose your whole inventory. But
it's okay because your first objective is to go to the armory and stock up on all the weapons you just lost 2 seconds ago. So it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah, and I think also the grenade launchers there, that was a random weapon you could find in the earlier levels.
Yeah, I think I did find that early on. I don't think I ever used it.
You know what I didn't find early on? I'm sorry, later on. I couldn't find the sniper rifle.
Really?
I couldn't. So in the first half, yeah, because it's given to you. But the second half of the game, after you lose your inventory, I didn't actually find the sniper rifle.
Huh.
I found everything else. I even found the stupid stun gun, which I'm pretty sure there's like... Okay, so... There's like apparently a lot of things you can do. So like, from what I read, apparently if you go into like first person when someone's tweaking out, you can like hold a gun to their head or the stun gun and like you get options to tell them to just calm the hell down.
I think using the gun like lowers the trust.
But it gets them the fear to go down.
Yeah, so I think if you just use the stun gun, I think it still lowers the trust, but significantly less so than if you use an actual weapon.
Yeah, I just was never able to get it to work.
I didn't really have many opportunities that I needed to use it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because like most of the time I would just be able to, I either had adrenaline or like I went into the next room and they're like, all right, I'm good now, thanks.
Yeah, there was one area, it's again the area with the sniper rifle where for some reason they would just keep freaking out and they would all go crazy. So I had to leave them outside in the snow while I fought people, but like other than that, it was pretty manageable. There's also an ordering mechanic where you can tell people to go to places. So in that base that we just mentioned, right, there is a new mechanic introduced where basically the Gen Inc. got your DNA and they put it in every single turret. So if you walk in front of a turret, it specifically shoots you and only you. And they give you a puzzle where there's like 4 switches and a laser grid. And you have to make it so that you tell your buddy to go past it to talk to some of the prisoners there to get the answer, right? And there's like 5 prisoners, and some of them are the thing. They tell you the wrong code. You hit the wrong code, you die.
Right.
One of them tells you the right one. He's not infected. I didn't do this.
You can find the right prisoner if you look at all the lore in the game.
Oh yeah. I just didn't. I just basically, because there's a save point in the hallway.
You just brute forced it.
I brute forced it. I haven't done the puzzle in like a decade, man.
If you'd found the computer that gives you the right answer,
The computer is past the lasers.
No.
Yeah, they are.
The computer that tells you which prisoner knows.
Oh. Yeah, but it doesn't tell you what cell he's in. That's what.
Sure, it does.
No, it tells you that when you go past the laser. So it tells you this is the prisoner, and then when you go in, it tells you the prisoner
I don't know.
list.
I just know that I got the right guy on the first try, and he told me the right answer to shut off the laser grid.
Listen,
I don't know how I would have done that if I hadn't found a computer log that said, yeah, this guy, he knows the code, he's in this cell.
Maybe you brute forced it too because I didn't understand the go here mechanic.
No, I think I'm just better at the game than you.
No, I'm noticing.
I got the achievement for looking at all the computer logs in the whole game, and I wasn't even trying. I just said, hey, a computer, I gotta log in. A hacker voice, I'm in.
I'm still noticing how it didn't say, yeah, I used the go-to mechanic to have the prisoner.
I mean, I did.
I was trying so hard and it wouldn't work. I was trying so hard. I'm literally like, go over there, go there, and nothing would pop. That's why I brute forced it, because the go-to mechanic just didn't work.
Maybe that was the reason, because you didn't have the info to know like which cell it was.
No, I got the computer. I know I got all the computers in that level, other than the 2 that were behind the laser grid, because there's 2 in that prisoner room. I didn't, because I remember, I'm like, okay, so I got the computer in there, I got the last 2 are in there. I could not get to it. I had to have Dr. Doofenshmirtz walk all the way down. I don't know then, man. I've never gotten, and even throughout that game, I have never gotten the go-to mechanic to work. I never got it to work. Just like in my original playthrough a decade ago, it didn't work.
It didn't work.
I don't know why. It just didn't, because it's weird. It's not like you click go-to and then you just point where. It's go-to and it's a pre-selected location.
Yeah, it's usually for like an engineer, and he's like, oh, go repair this, go repair that. That's really the only time it's really used.
And you don't even need to do that, because if you just walk to the control box, literally the engineer was like, you want me to fix that? You just hit A. So there's like no need anyway.
Exactly.
So I just, I would just walk to a box thinking I could do it. No, you can't. And I just turn around. You do it. So it's weird like that. It's weird like that. It's a little weird. And then what happened? I will say, if there's one thing I actually really don't like 100%, even with the remastered tried the best.
Is it the boss fights? Because the boss fights aren't very good, I don't think.
No.
Especially the final boss.
The one in the copter?
Yeah.
That one is actually pretty easy.
It is, but I wouldn't call it good.
Oh, it's not good.
I wouldn't call it good.
It doesn't help that all the designs, okay, so like, they're like the movie, okay? A lot of them are based off the movie, but the original ones are like the weird big bulldog one on all fours.
Oh, like the normal enemies, I see.
Yeah, the normal enemies. They're not that good.
No. I think the only one that kind of fits with the design ethos of the original movie are those like upright ones that like kind of flop around.
Yeah, that's the one based on the movie. That's the one that splits head open.
Yeah, that's the only one that feels like the Thing. All the other enemies, not so much. The little guys, what? What?
Yeah, the spiders that are just blue.
Yeah.
That one was weird.
And then there's just a big fleshy guy. He looks more like he'd belong in like Dead Space than the Thing.
He literally looks like an Oblivion character.
God, he does. Oh my god.
It's like, fight the druid before you enter the Thieves Guild. And then this guy's like, what up? Like, he looks like Mr. Frog. He looks like a plant version of Mr. Frog.
Oh God, he does.
Oh, Smiling Friends is on the brain because the new
Yeah.
season's out. But it's so funny because like, then you get to the bosses, and it's literally just a human torso
On top of a big fleshy thing.
It looks like a VeggieTales character.
And honestly, they kind of all look the same.
Yeah, they just have an extra body part.
Yeah.
Every time.
Like I remember, so there's the first boss in like the warehouse, like
Yep.
the shed, and then it's like in the underground bunker, the second one, where you have to like shock him to make him vulnerable. Were there any visual differences between them? Because
There was a second body.
That looks exactly the same as the first one.
So the first one spawned from the ground. It was just one guy, right?
Okay.
The second one, if you look at it, it's like a regular dude who's now firmly grown as a root with with the first boss attached and another exact copy
It's
of the
hard
first boss.
because that room is like so small and claustrophobic.
Oh, yeah.
that, like there's no like good way to fight the boss and not like
Get hit. Yeah.
So it's
Which
sensory overload, that one.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is there's an easy way to do that boss. So the first boss sucks. They all suck because they're all in enclosed areas and there's nowhere to walk around. So basically, even if you're doing a perfect circle, he just magically hits you all the time.
If the rooms were like slightly bigger, it would be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It would be totally fine. But they're just a little bit too small, these rooms.
And again, imagine that with limited health, with ammo. Yeah, that's why it would suck, right? The first boss, I remember trying so many times because I'd be like, okay, so I can't stay there, so I gotta go to the right. Oh, there's tentacles attacking me from the right. Okay, so I'll go to the left. Oh, little things are popping out of the boxes. Okay, so there's nowhere that is safe at all in this room. But the second boss fight, you can actually really cheese. So you know, there's like a wall, right? And then there's another wall, and right here, that's where the fuse box is, where you repair it to make it.
Right.
Okay, if you stand behind wall number one, you can just lob grenades at it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the perfect
There's
arc.
a good chance I wouldn't have been able to do that because I didn't figure out that you can throw grenades hard enough. So I wouldn't have been able to do that anyways.
But yeah, no, so what I did was I lobbed grenades, and then I ran over, shocked him, flamethrowed him, and won.
Gotcha.
It's a really easy boss fight. That final one, though, that one was... we skipped
the
one. Third one.
There's the one in like the... It's like the armory.
Yeah, it's the armory.
It's like in a weird testing area of the armory I don't know why.
That's right next to a shooting range.
Yeah,
too.
it's the layout of this base, of this military base, does not make a whole lot of sense.
Which that room is smaller than the first one.
I know.
It has a dude in it who's just running around the room, and this guy has a way larger than this boss, which also looks the same as the other bosses.
But he's hanging from the ceiling.
And he has a way larger range.
He does.
He literally, I walked to the right and he hit me, and you could physically, I literally saw him not touch me, and it got rid of half my bar. And I'm like, what?
That one's a little
That was
unfair.
obnoxious.
Yeah.
Which again, and then
and it sucks because like the flamethrower, the range on that thing is not great.
No.
You would think it would be. So you actually get, there are two different flame weapons in the game. There's the little blowtorch that you get early on, and then the flamethrower. You'd think the flamethrower would be better, and it is, but only barely.
Yeah, it's
like
not.
if the blowtorch range is like, we'll say that wide, the flamethrower is only about that wide.
Yeah. And they both have separate ammo for some reason.
Do they?
Yes. They have separate ammo because
crazy.
I got like 2 blowtorches, and I never gave the blowtorch. I never even used the blowtorch. And I noticed it had a full thing, and then the flamethrower I had like an eighth of it. And I was like, well, let me go over this blowtorch, and then I got it, which is great because they got rid of the blowtorch in the second half. Of the game.
After that second half, I never saw it again.
But they didn't have flamethrower ammo for some reason. It's just odd.
Yeah.
It's just very, very odd. There's again a lot of odd choices, but I want it. This is a PlayStation 2 game, so whenever you say odd, there's asterisk charming.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not odd. Why did you do it? It's odd as in, that's a weird thing. I like it.
Yeah. But yeah, that final boss, Whitley.
Yeah, which might I add, absolutely horrendous. Again, now imagine the only save point is in that maze. You have to go through that whole maze, fight through that whole valley of dudes, then get to the boss without dying.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I definitely died a couple times in that section.
Yeah, because it feels like everyone just got like...
Well, it doesn't. The main thing is that you're outside.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
You don't get. There's no place to like take cover and get warm again.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about that.
Oh, what, the ice mechanic?
Yeah, that you can get cold.
Oh, I brought up in the beginning.
Did we? I don't remember.
Yeah. But like, it's a good. The game forgets about it.
Yeah,
for like
the game
half of
forgets
it.
about it until that last segment where you're like, okay, here's an extended outside sequence, no place to take cover, go nuts.
Yeah.
So I was just like, basically chain smoking med kits the whole time. Because like I got to the halfway point and my cold bar is all the way down, so I'm taking damage all the time. Like, all right, I guess I gotta chain smoke these.
You didn't see that little tunnel? You can barely see this, by the way. In the first open, so you go through in the tunnel, and then there's a small open area, and then you take like the right, and it's that weird part with like the split, where you can go either left or right.
Yeah.
That area has a little tunnel that has a ton of med kits and grenades in it that protects you from the warmth.
Okay.
I had to go there and back like 3 times because I died the first time because I didn't notice it the first time. It was only when I was at that right and I went, wait, my cold bar's down. I'm like trying to run back because I wanted to conserve my med kits.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look to the right. It's like, wait, there's a hole there? What? How long's that been there?
Amazing.
I never even noticed that on my first playthrough. I'm sorry, not my original playthrough long ago. I've never even noticed that. So that could be new and everyone's gaslighting me. I have no idea.
You gotta hook up the PS2 and play the original.
I don't want to torture myself. I want to be happy. If during these times you want me to be miserable, what are we doing here, Dave? But yeah, no, it's just cool. And then you get to Whitley. And it's just shoot the fire barrels, and then when he has a red tongue out, you just shoot the red tongue.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's basically the same final boss from Gears of War 2.
Oh, another thing. Oh, no. Gears of War 2 stole from the Thing.
Tisk tisk. Come on.
Come on, game designers.
Disappointing.
This is so sad.
But then, yeah, it's easy, but because it's so easy, it feels like it takes so long to do.
Yeah.
It's because like nothing happens. It's just a helicopter circling around, and like for whatever reason they put realistic motion, so it's like really bumpy.
Yeah, violently shaking.
Violently shaking. Every so often you like get right up in its face, and you're like, ah!
And it's like, oh, bloogie woogie woo. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, cool.
And it feels like it takes so long, and there's really no way to tell how much damage you're doing because the boss is that's the only boss that doesn't have a health bar.
Yeah, everyone else
That's the
has a
only
health
boss
bar.
that doesn't have a health bar.
Everyone has a heated. That one is not. It's such a scripted fight.
So it's like, am I making progress?
Oh,
I don't know. We've made 3 different revolutions around him. Am I close to the end? Who knows?
I don't
And then
know.
all of a sudden you're like, boom, okay, it's done. And then Blake's like, hey, good piloting there, even though it wasn't really good piloting. Whoever was flying that was pretty stupid. And then you find out it's Carussell piloting the helicopter. It was Mr. John Carussell, Mr. The Thing.
John Thing himself was there.
Because he's like, hey, my name's R.J. McCready from the movie John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982.
He says that word for word.
Verbatim, that's a quote from the game.
And then the game just ends.
And the game ends.
Now, they did change something.
Okay.
The game ended with a nu metal song.
What? They took that out?
I think it was Saliva. I'm
Why did
pretty
they take
sure.
that out?
Copyright? Man.
Oh my god, that's
Hold
so
on.
upsetting.
I'm 90% sure because I remember thinking that was the funniest thing that it was a new metal song.
I am going to go home and
Game.
not recommend this on Steam because they took that out.
If you go on the Steam page, it's actually insane how much people were whining about it.
Really?
So I was looking up, I'm sorry, this is a total aside now, but it's part of the review,
God.
I swear. So I
Okay.
was looking up, I was looking up like, hey, what are the changes in the game?
Yeah.
And every single time it's like, the graphics, it was a wall of, why do I have to spend $30 on a game that came out 25 years ago? Why did they change the color from gray to blue? Why did they make the game look like this? And I'm like, what is it? And I'm like, after playing, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Did you want them to just re-release it and not change anything?
Yeah, no, literally, I guess
It's a remaster.
It's like, are they not aware that Night Dive, like,
That's what they do.
does all
That's what they do.
They improve lighting, they improve graphics,
Mm-hmm.
they improve sound, they improve gameplay, they fix literally, it is literally point for point a perfect remaster that you could get.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, yeah, you'll never play the original thing. That kind of sucks, but it's like they did the best they could.
If you want to play the original, go get an emulator. Or get a PS2 and find it. But the used game market nowadays, the retro game market nowadays, it's not great.
Actually, you know what? That's a good question. The Thing.
Yeah, how much does
PS2. How much we soaking?
Cost us?
Thing PS2. All right, so we got the limited run game.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Limited Run did a thing for this.
Not bad. You can go on eBay and get it for $13.
That's not bad.
GameStop has it for $30.
Okay.
eBay obviously has its classic made-up pricing because I see $350 next to something that's $25.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't seem that hard to get.
Okay.
Not the worst.
All right. Never mind. Just get a PS2. Plug
I
up your
also-
old PS2 and spend $13 to get this.
I also found it. The credits song was "After Me" by Saliva. It was Saliva. It was Saliva.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was Saliva. Now, do I remember any song by Saliva? No. No.
Nope.
I don't. That's like asking me to remember Head PE. It is a fun game.
Yeah.
And now that the infection system works, it is like, oh god, every enemy is scary
Yeah.
because he can turn my dude into a jacked up monster.
It's a product of its time. It's a 2002 third-person shooter. It's not scary.
It's not.
It's not a scary game.
It's not that
Despite
scary.
being based off of arguably the greatest horror movie of all time, it's not a very scary game.
Yeah, it's mainly there's a lot of horror cliches that people don't want to, address. And one of them is they gave up on being scary at the 3/4 way of the game and just introduced regular dudes as enemies. So it just turns into an action shooter. Case in point, every Resident Evil,
True.
like all of them to this day. But like in a lot of games just did that.
Yeah.
But like
And it not for nothing, the game tries to be scary.
it's doing its best.
But the enemy design, multiple times in the early game, it'll do the scary like yeah, it'll zoom in on like an enemy and it's just like a little head with spider legs and like.
It's like why
Am I really supposed to be scared by that?
It's like, what-
especially when you do that 3 times in the same level.
aren't you scared of Geodude? Here's it 3 times. You're like, okay.
Here's the same jump scare 3 times.
My favorite though was in the it's not actually bad, it was really good. It was in the underwater lab where you open the first door and you see that Swedish guy and he heals you up. And you look to the right and there's one of those thing spawning points and you immediately go and I just took out a test and tested him and he immediately yeah, that was the thing. But
Amazing.
I could have done that whole maze and he wouldn't have turned until probably I got
Probably not. Yeah.
closer into the maze.
There is one, like there's a there's one of the computers that you can see, and it's like, oh yeah, there's one of these things that's like resistant to fire, and you're like, oh, okay, that's a little worrying. But I had a grenade launcher. It's my little secret weapon called a grenade launcher.
I had bombs.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. I open the door, I walk up, and I stay far enough back that he hasn't been aggroed yet, and I just bring out the grenade launcher and wait until he's in my sights, and boom, he's like, all right, there we go.
And I did like that part where, again, after you lose your inventory, where you're just stuck with no weapons against the big dude walking in the corridor. That was cool.
That was a little harrowing.
That was
like, you were like, am I gonna be fast enough to get away from him before he gets me?
I feel like they could have done more with the CCTVs too.
Yeah.
That feels like there should have been a jump scare where one of the things
right?
realizes that you're watching in the because like they should have human memories because they get your memories, right?
Yeah.
So they should know.
That was the whole thing, like in the movie, which is like even they don't know if they're the thing.
Yeah, which is why again it's cool that Whitley was able to, like, the thing was like, I'm gonna gaslight you into thinking you can do. That was cool, but the fact that literally none of the creatures knew what a CCTV was and knew they were being watched was kind of weird.
Because there are multiple CCTVs that are looking directly at one of the creatures, you know? So they very easily could have done something with that.
Oh yeah, 110%, but they just did. It's one of those things where it's like, man, if this really got a sequel, or if someone made like some indie game now, this would be awesome.
Yeah.
This would be awesome. But, you know, that's, I guess, kind of, again, the endearing thing is just they just threw a bunch of things at the wall, figured out maybe what sticks, and then made a decent game out of it. You know? That's kind of all, I think that's everything I felt in it, because it's just, the main thing is just the boss and the enemy designs are kind of, and again, they did kind of fix it because they retextured the enemies. Because the enemies just kind of looked like, they look like more like Gumby. Like a bloodied Gumby in the original.
Can someone mod that, please?
Where's the Gumby mod?
The Gumby mod for the Thing Remastered?
But yeah, honestly, I would give this probably like, I don't know, a very low 7, high 6.
Yeah,
you know
that's kind of what I'm feeling.
Because, like, it's a PS2 game.
Yeah.
It's short, but a lot of them were short. Do you know how fast you can beat Silent Hill 2?
No.
Silent Hill 2, greatest horror game of all time. I think there's actually a S-rank grade if you beat the game in, what was it, 2 hours? It was
2 hours,
2 or 3 hours. Silent Hill 3 was also...
That's pretty short.
Yeah. You can, like, because you don't need to fight anyone. You can just run. All you need to do is just know where everything is. Be like, boom, 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 S rank. Don't die, don't fight an enemy. Done.
All right.
But like horror games back then were also super short because they knew
people are getting too scared.
Yeah.
That's why.
And the reason the thing originally took so long is because there was no ammo at all.
Yeah.
Because when I heard it was getting remastered, because again I'm like, oh, that game's hard. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play through that again. But yeah, no, I think I'm just cool that this was able to be remastered. If you told me the thing was able to get remastered, I wouldn't have believed you.
And that's the thing, like, didn't they not? There was rumors about it, but nothing official. And then Night Dive was just like, "Hey, it's out."
Yeah. No. They said it was gonna come out, but then it got delayed a month for some reason.
Oh, okay.
They're like, "Hey, it's gonna come out soon." What? Sorry, delayed a month. My bad. And I'm like, double what?
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. Which again is weird because you'd think like there's so much legality of what's going on with that. Unless John Carpenter just went up and was like, "Hey man, release it already."
You know what I bet it was?
What?
You know what the delay was? They're trying to talk to Saliva. Get that.
They were trying to please Mr. John Saliva. Can we put the song
in?
It's like, and they're like, "Do you want to relicense us and the thing in about 5 to 10 years?" And they just went, "Got really. You got me there, John."
So.
Oh
well.
But yeah, I think that's it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's neat.
Will I replay it? Probably not. I don't really see myself needing to give it another shot.
I give it 5 years and you'll get the itch again.
Maybe.
When you play some mid-horror game, you're like, you know what? It was way better.
Yeah.
The Thing.
Yeah.
Playing Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4, and you're like, man, the Thing would be a lot better to play right now. Oh wait, I own it.
I can do that. I have the power.
I have the technology. And then you just take the computer and smash whatever stupid mascot game you're playing. But yeah, no, it's a good game. It's cool. It's cool. It's one of the better licensed games, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Low bar, but yes.
How can you say that when the SpongeBob movie game exists?
You know what? You got me. You got me.
Next Halloween, get ready for a SpongeBob the movie game review. You know, Rock Bottom was pretty scary when you're 3 years old.
Very true. That's spooky. But that'll be next year. We'll see you then. We'll see you then.
See you then.